Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
There are instances in our showbiz space that whether you are a part of it or not, when the conversation calls or when the conversation comes up, you have to always make sure you are also being heard. And we have one of such instances right here in our game. And I would wish that we have different voices addressing this issue now or never. Or better still, different voices should come and share different opinions on this issue so that we can use that as precedent in the future. Because I know some of these issues come and some people play the onlooking. It's like they've not seen it is happening. It's like they've not seen something happening until it happens again. Then we will all sit here and go like, oh, so this is how the issue looks like. Now, let me refresh your minds. Remember when Shut Up Movement Empire had that misunderstanding, that clash of a date at the Accra Sports Stadium concerning the use of the facility with Stonebwoy, and when the matters came that Shatawale is going to do a huge event, and someone places an event just 2 days after him, which will disrupt his setup because the person after tearing down or after setup, it will be very difficult for Shut Up Movement to also set up equally. Many in the industry kept mute. They behaved like nothing was happening. They behaved like, oh, but this is normal, not a big deal, as some people would say. And they did not say anything about it. Today, the same thing or a similar thing is happening, and now voices are up. Maybe it is because Shut Up Movement is not part this time round, though Stonebwoy is part, and it is against other entities or firms like Aquaba UK, West Coast, and Alordia Promotion. So this time around, people are talking. I'm happy. I am so happy that people are talking. At least it gives us that understanding that indeed there are some people who would want to say a thing or two, but for some reason they stay away from it. Now, let's handle these issues one after the other. We all have been hearing about this, and thanks to Stonebwoy, he made us believed that he was being sabotaged. For the event, we knew about it. We knew Aquaba UK, Alordia, they were going to have their show. We knew that it was going to be about independence. What we did not know was that feeling of a sabotage. That one we never knew. We did not know about it. That there was a feeling of a sabotage. That we never knew. So to me, that point is to be noted. Now, when it came out and we thought that, oh, okay, there's an artist, obviously, when a show is going to happen around his date like this, he will surely feel some way about it. He will feel like all is not well. So it is normal if he starts ranting about it. It is normal. If he starts talking about it, it is normal. Now it looks like things are escalating. Things are really getting out of hand. And that is where I come in. I come in with a peaceful message to both camps and to the rest of the people within the industry. The other day, West Coast, that is Akwaba's brother, Alordia's brother, was on an interview with Hima Asante, and he put out some revelations, including playing voice notes from Alordia, suggesting that these are some of the happenings around what we are dealing with now. The fact that Alordia started talking with Stonebwoy's team just to make sure that indeed we come to an agreement for us to stay peaceful as much as this show is concerned. That one fell on deaf ears because their attempt was thwarted. Nothing happened out of it, or nothing came out of it. Let's put that on aside. Now fast forward. Yesterday on radio, Hits FM to be specific, some issues happened. And once again, because definitely the media has some people they would defend no matter what. They are not even doing due diligence to the matter. They are not doing justice to the matter, but rather, based on information that they have been fed, they are just there putting it out, starting agenda here and there. And this kind of some of this agenda, some of us, when we know, we can't keep quiet too. Because we have been almost in every corner of this industry. Yes, that's the beautiful thing about me. I've been with event organizers, going out and about with them. I've been with media people, running things with them. I've been with artists, doing it with them. In fact, I've been to the level of management position, even in media level. So I understand how some of these things are done. Yesterday, when issues came up on the radio and Aquaba UK was called to speak on it, Stonebwoy's manager, Chief, was also called to speak on it, I knew that we are finally losing it. Now, the idea of us to make sure we are pushing one front is finally broken or divided entirely. I still remember when Sally Frimpong was on TV denigrating event promoters in London, telling the world that they don't have numbers, telling the world that they are useless because they have been doing 1,000 shows for years. They have been doing 1,005 shows for years. This was on TV openly. And do you know why she was doing that? She was doing that just to make the other guy, that is Stonebwoy, look good. Is this the future we are looking for if we claim we want to build this industry together? So on radio yesterday, something unfolded. And I would want us to run the series from what happened on the radio. Then I'll put out my message. Number one, the host of the program, the producer of the show, Dr. Shine and Mercury on the Say Waiting program on Hits FM, they spoke with two entities in this case. First, they spoke with the manager of Stonebwoy, and he said this. You can listen. I'll be back.
And so that is the question that we've been asking. That what happened? Because after that conversation, we didn't hear anything, and the only thing we hear is that it's sabotage and stuff like that. And now you are confirming that it was actually planned, that they are going to have an event.
Yeah. I mean, people came from the meeting. And see, Mercury, on the 3rd of January,
right,
when Casey made the call, he was in Ghana by then.
Right.
So me, him, Stone, we sat down and he presented what Dennis said. I don't want to repeat that because, I mean, it felt some way. So right there, Stone called Dennis like, oh, senior, this is what Casey is telling me. Why? What have I done to you? And where can we meet? So we talk.
Right.
So we quickly, jump in the car. We went he was having an event in Osu Cox Lounge. We went there. We sat in a meeting with him. And then he was like, oh, Stone, I felt disrespected from some time, And Stone was like, no, that wasn't. We clarified it. Right there, we spoke, had a good conversation. And then he even said, I was there, right there, sitting next to him. He said he didn't know that Stone had announced his event. And he was going to also announce his event on the same date. But he's getting to know now. So he's going to go back with his team and then fix it. Maybe choose a different date. And Stone even proposed, okay, I would gladly want to be part of it. So maybe I can come in and support as a surprise guest. We spoke, had a very good conversation. There's a video to that effect. I saw people share it. I think I posted it on my Snap at that time. So people grabbed it after the meeting. So clearly you could see that it was planned. And before that meeting, I was told, I didn't even say that to Stone, but I was told that this was the plan. And I'm like, bro, when you do this, you are more or less trying to put the heads of the artists together. Stone is very good friends with R2Bs. R2Bs, Mugis is my... Stone and Mugis are very close.
Yeah.
Payday, me and Mugis, he loves me. He's somebody that I respect so much. He's a legend. I respect him as a brother. And when it happens like that, then you make the fans to feel like, oh,
something that happened between the artists and things.
Which is, exactly. It's not supposed to be like that, bro.
Well, so that was Chief Stylz. Chief Stylz is a friend in USA. Shout out to Chief Stylz. That was Chief Stylz. And this is what his report on the issue is. He put it out there the way he wanted to put it out. Now, we go on to Aquaba UK, Dennis, who is the CEO of Aquaba UK, has been running his shit for the past almost 3 decades, and he's still going hard. He's not stopped. He's winning. It's not as if he's even folded. He is winning from time to time. This is what he also said when he was called to do a rebuttal to what Chief Stylz had said earlier on the same show. Listen to this.
Okay?
Right.
Which we promoted, which Aquaba UK promoted. Yes? So when Chief is sitting there and he doesn't know his real facts and he wants to talk about sabotage, I will tell him the reason why it got to those words sabotage. And if he, Chief, denies on not coming on air with Stonebwoy, yes, then they should be very careful, because there are proofs that is going to be shown on air for everybody to see, every Ghanaian to see that their camp, what they did and how it's come up to this, and why I got where I am right now. Chief, do you know what contribution I've made towards Ghana music internationally?
Bossman,
Do you
I'm
know
not
that?
denying
Chief,
that. Nobody
how long will you be doing
fact.
this? Do you know what
Nobody's
it is?
challenging you.
So you know what? Today is not the day. You guys have got your show today. Do it. Make any media in Ghana, please align a meeting with myself, Stonebwoy, KC, and Chief. Okay? And I'll bring some hard evidence, facts. Okay? Anybody could promote Ghana independence. You think this is the first time? You said you're doing an album tour. I've got nothing wrong with you doing an album tour. KC fully knows. And Chief, you contacted me on the 4th January 2025. That's when you guys made contact to me. Okay? I've got the evidence. That's when Stonebwoy came to see me. I've already booked my venue long time ago. Okay?
But our booking
I've
had
already
gone
made
to Live
plans
Nation way
to do my
before
event
then,
long time
way
ago.
before we
An
made
event,
announced in October.
let me educate you small, shit. I've been doing Ghana independence for the culture since 1998. Yes, I've come up against many competitors. I'm still in the business doing the same thing. Many generations, many experts who are living here right now in Ghana have been through my events. So be very careful of what you're saying, okay? But I'm taking you on this challenge. Name the place, the time, and bring KC and bring Stonebwoy and bring the evidence that you've got, right? Especially messages from Stonebwoy to me. I want you to bring that. I've got it captured already, but I want you to bring that, okay? So that it doesn't look like it's coming from my phone. Don't be sitting on radio and be lying to Ghanaians, okay?
No,
Tell
boss.
the truth.
I'm
and you shall set
never
you
lying.
free.
Well, that was not all. This morning, there were reviews about the show, about the issue on radio, on Hits FM, and Doreen Avio sat in this time round for either DJ Slim or Andy Dusty. Doreen Avio sat in for the show, and this also transpired. Entertainment journalist Kwame Dazi, who even sometimes people think, okay, there might be some affiliations with him and Team Stonebwoy or Stonebwoy's camp. He said this, and I want you to pay attention to it as well.
Kwame.
Yeah. When I first heard this whole Stonebwoy UK show sabotage, I didn't pay mind to it because I thought it was some fan-based rivalry. Because I saw people from SM Camp, people from Beam Nation insulting each other, calling themselves names. So I thought it was a usual Charlie fight between two camps. I didn't pay attention until recently and yesterday when I heard the interview that Dennis had with Mercury and then Chief Stylz.
Yes.
And I was like, oh. So if Dennis and Aquaba UK have been doing independence concert for the past how many years? Since 1998. Why isn't he saying that his show has rather been sabotaged? Because his is a ritual, it's an annual event.
Right.
It happens every time,
Every year.
within that period.
Right.
He does it every year, and people then know that every year it will happen.
Right.
If the silk match maybe falls on Thursday, they will try maybe
Push it to
to the Saturday.
or Friday or something.
So if you live in the UK and you know this event, you know every year they will have that independence concert. So then, even if Stonebwoy had released his flyers last year and people know that every year they have the concerts for independence in the UK, why isn't Dennis or maybe Alordia, why aren't they saying that Stonebwoy is rather the one who is trying to sabotage their show? Because obviously theirs is a ritual. Why is Stonebwoy's Camp the only party trying to create the impression that their show is being sabotaged? I'm struggling to understand this. I don't know if there is more to it than all the interview that we've had so far. Because to me, the interview I've heard from both sides tells me that this is a show that is always held. Stonebwoy's is an album tour that has coincided with this event. So I don't think anybody should blame anybody for sabotage. Maybe somebody did not do due diligence in doing research to know that there could be a coincidence, a clash. Maybe. So what do we do now? I think maybe we should try to do an experiment.
Okay.
And see for the first time. And see 2 Ghanaian shows being held
on the same
30
day.
minutes drive apart on the same day. Let's see if we can make a statement.
Okay.
As Adam said, maybe either party, either camps can just go and try to, galvanize support and funds and drive the audience into the auditoriums. So we can say, for the first time in the history of Ghana, 2 Ghanaian events have been held in 2 different places on the same day, and we nailed it. We filled the auditoriums. How about that? Why are we fighting? Because from all indications, Stonebwoy is not going to change his date. Aquaba UK, they will not change their date. So what do we do now? The way forward is still go ahead. But how do you get the people to come there and watch or enjoy the show? Now, Stonebwoy is bringing on, I saw a flyer recently, I think 2 days ago. He has Ara the J and somebody, Famille on the bill. Famille and Ara the J.
I'm coming.
They are on. That's it. Okay. And then for the Aquaba UK people, they are independence concert. You also have R2B,
Olive the Boy, Kim
yes.
Paluta.
Yes. So then we have the men. They both have the men.
So now you wanna go talk? We got the men.
We have the musicians.
Some of the organizers in UK are saying
they both have the musicians. They have the top tier musicians on both sides. They should go out there and play the shows.
To authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tidekwarshi Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tidekwarshi Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
Wow, so after listening to Kwame Dazi, in fact, that was not all. I would even want us to listen to Ashes as well. Nana Poku Ashes is the manager of Kwabna, and he also spoke about this issue as well. And you can listen to Ashes as well.
They've been successful. It not be easier to do show outside though. I have tried, so I know it is not easy at all. No matter who you think you are.
Especially when the people can easily convert.
See, listen, they have
to Ghana City.
They have their work schedules are very different.
Yeah.
So for somebody to go and ask for work leave, and come to your concert,
yeah,
it must mean a lot.
Yeah.
It must mean that he's coming to see Adam. It must mean that he's coming to see Kwame. He's not coming, not because you are the artist.
Yeah.
Not because he likes you too much. It's they don't get to see each other regularly like the way we get to see each other. So when things like this happen, that is when they go out. Have you ever wondered why the EPL stadiums are always full? Do you know why? That's the only time they get to socialize. That is the only time. They are so bored with work and other things that they don't get to see like the way no, not like that. So they will buy seasonal tickets and wait.
True.
Was a year time no, it doesn't work like that. So they must know that a queue is going here. Then they will take the risk of taking sick leaves or other things and join that queue going here.
Yeah.
Either than that, make we forget. So it is a good test, like you said, for Ghana. It is a good test case. Let us try and see. And the other side is, why are we thinking of only Ghanaians?
Yeah.
Who told you that Congolese, Senegalese, Malians, Zimbabweans don't like Ghana music?
They do.
It is because we are lazy. That's why we are not stretching out. If we
another solid point. Yeah.
If we are thinking
only Ghanaians.
if we are thinking out the box, we will see that Nigerians who like Ghana music. We will see that this Congolese and Senegalese and other nationals like even the whites. Some like Ghanaians, but our marketing strategies are weak.
So we don't reach them.
Don't reach them. We just want to do the lazy job by targeting the Ghanaians there. Oh, Ghana for the but Debbie. When you go to shows, it's not only Ghanaians that go.
Yeah.
You see a couple of whites trickling. They love our music. It is because we are lazy. Doreen, we went to Spain.
Yeah.
The band thing that we went to do in Spain was
vis-a-vis.
Did you see Ghanaians there or you saw whites there?
It was only whites. In fact, they even took our clothes, our t-shirts. We
went there.
Yes, they took it from us and they enjoyed that. They were even dancing more than we who went there.
We were there. We saw them.
We stood there and watched them
they would take
enjoy
pictures
our
with
music.
us.
Yeah.
They were happy. We gave them. We sold out something to them.
Yeah.
And that credit goes to Kweku Mante. For those who say he didn't do anything, that's credit. That trying to bridge that Ghana and but he didn't have
I remember.
the muscle.
Even then, he wasn't even deputy minister.
Yes,
he was
creative
as council, acting president or something.
And
like
that is the reason why the band that is touring around the world now, Santrofi is everywhere now. They are the babies from that, and the other one, Fra. All these bands are the babies from that particular initiative.
And even those who even did it here are benefiting from other
it.
things as well.
Look at the Santrofi band. I watched them in Japan. I was there with them in Holland. My God. And it is not the music you haven't heard before. It is the way the crowd is responding to the particular music these guys are selling. And you are so proud that you are standing in the middle of a Ghanaian group of musicians who are selling us out. They are not targeting Ghanaians. They are targeting, they sell in Japan, they sell in Norway and other things. So it tells you we can do it, but we are lazy. The Ghanaian, the typical average Ghanaian is so lazy that he never wants to think outside the box. That's why we are getting this problem. So now, let us think outside the box for once. Let's get the Senegalese, the Congolese, the Cameroonians, everybody. Let's try and reach them. Where are they? Why can't we go to their communities and sell our messages to them for them to come to our show? Easy. Put one of their artists on.
Yeah.
Find a way of collaborating with their people. And then you get them coming to your shows.
Right.
Lazy people.
Yes.
No, I think your submission needs a round of applause.
Now, this is how I want to wrap up this whole editorial or this love letter to the parties involved. As an industry, sometimes how we want to solve our issues, we rather use that way to destroy many things. How we want to solve our issues, we rather use that to destroy many things. At this stage, we were not even expecting artists and promoters to be arguing. We were expecting maybe artists and artists to argue because they are at par, they are at a certain level. We are expecting promoters and promoters to argue because they are also at par, they are also at a certain level. But no, it has changed. It is artists versus promoters. And this does not look good. This does not augur well. As a matter of fact, it does not look good at all for the bigger industry. We always claim we want to do it well. We always claim we want to come together to push a bigger agenda. But if we have to come together to push a bigger agenda, and it is always like this, how? How do we do it? It will be a talk shop. You'll be talking with nothing happening. It will be a talk shop. Nothing good will happen about it. Or nothing good will come out from it. And that is what we are experiencing. Now Team Stonebwoy, rather, let me put it that way. Team Stonebwoy is on radio, arguing and fighting and having issues with promoters elsewhere. So to achieve what exactly? To me, this is not a way to go. We claim we want to come together to achieve this. We claim we want to do it in a way that we can all say, yeah, Ghana, we were able to make it. We claim that we want to compete with the world. Yet, if it is not artist to artist, it is artist to promoters. And what is even funny is that in our bid to do this, we destroy. So the other day, some of our people who have been fed with information from maybe another artist camp were on radio saying, and Ghana promoters, they have been around for so many years and they are not doing anything. They don't do anything good for the industry. They are not growing. They are still the same. They are still the same. They are not making any progress or development in their events field. This is a mistake on our part. Because see, those people that we are killing today, they are the same people who are supposed to come together, be strengthened, so they can lead these artists to the Dream O2 Arena. But you are making them look stupid. You are making them look cheap. So next time, these people, if they come together to say, okay, we want to do this event, bring all our top Ghanaian artists on the platform. If they go to someone even for a deal, the person look at them top and down and go like, wow, you say, oh yeah, event 20 years, still numbers here, 1,000, and now some members can have a event or O2 Arena, which is 20,000. Better than why? Clear off from my office. That's how it will end. Someone just look at them and insult them. You guys are nothing. Your own people are saying when you do shows, there's 1,000 people you get, and you've been doing this for 20 years and more, and you are still getting the same thing. So how do I give you my money? It will be worthless for me to do this. Leave my office and go. Same way, on the other hand, or on the reverse, our promoters are also talking down on the artist. Because, yeah, there's a fight, there's an argument. Anytime there is a fight and there is an argument, definitely people will use words and say things that will make the other person look cheap or less of themselves. And that is what we are experiencing now. So promoter will also come, and this artist, who does he think he is? He doesn't have the numbers. He is not strong. He can't pull. He can't do it. He can't do it. This will also go down. And another person will also come with the intention of dealing with the artist, and we will pull out this information. How are we going to make progress with this? How are we going to make a headway with this? We are sure going to live in our 2x4, as we say it. We are going to live in our 1-2-1-2. We will not make any progress, and that's how sad this whole thing is. That's how sad this whole thing is. Yes, I want to believe every artist wants to be ambitious. They want to do it. They want to break boundaries. They want to break records. But sometimes we should slow our roll. In our bid to conquer, in our bid to do it, we should not destroy, because this destruction has been happening and it doesn't look good for all of us. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't. Now we are on radio denigrating ourselves, insulting ourselves, downplaying the efforts of each other, telling lies so that we look good. That is what we are doing. We are telling lies on the other so we look good. At the end of the day, you finish and you look down and there will be ruins all over. That is what is happening. We are treating ourselves like we have gone for war. We are destroying gaga in our bid to defend ourselves. By the time you will be done, you look back and there will be ruins everywhere. It's spoiled. And it's sad. I'm here to put out a single message. You see, just as some of the speakers said in the videos I played earlier, Kwame Dazi and Ashes, I want to reiterate their words. There is not a time for us to look down on anybody. There is not a time for us to denigrate anybody. What is important for us to do is to sell our individual shows. Nobody can say that 8th March in London, nobody should do a show apart from me. You don't have that power. You don't have that locus. So to combine what Ashes and Kwame Dazi said, it is time for us to sell our individual shows. Team Stonebwoy, go ahead. Play the unlucky like you've not even heard about them. That you don't even know someone is also doing something. Go ahead and do your show. Team Alordia, West Coast, and Akwaaba. You guys have the database already. Go ahead and do your thing. You also have what you have to do. Go and do your marketing and do your show. At the end of the day, we want to entertain Ghanaians. At the end of the day, those who will be able to sell their messages well, Ghanaians will buy into them. And they will be there. So why? What is this fight about? Lies on radio. Denigrating each other, pulling each other down just because we want our show to look good. No. By now, I'm sure people should be telling us why we should buy their tickets. Alordia, West Coast, Aquaba, they should be telling us why we should buy their tickets to attend their shows. The fun, expectation, and all. Beam, Up and Run, they should be telling us why we should come for their show. convince the people, tell us sold out. That's what we have to be doing. But no, we are rather making it look like, nah, this is not a way to go, honestly. This is not the way to go. Let's allow everybody to do their thing. The sky is too big to occupy every bird flying. It is the same way London is too big for us to do our events. What will be so beautiful that because it is independence, one of these artists or all the artists, they can even on the same night play here and there because it is Ghana's independence. That's what we are celebrating. Oh, I finished my Shepherd Bush show, rush to O2 Indigo, play some 1 or 2 songs. Yay! I finished my Indigo O2 show, rush to Shepherd Bush, play some 1 or 2 songs. Yay! It is Ghana. At the end of the day, fan seekers who went for some of these shows, they will put videos out. Charlie, this year's independence was dope. This year's independence, I enjoyed it. That is what we are looking for, and not the sabotage, not the pulling down. It is not necessary. I came with peace, and I pray that you guys get it. Personally, I'm going to be in London. Yeah, I'm going to be in London. I will be out there to be part of this. I want to experience some of these shows. I'm sure going to be there. So to my London friends, expect me soon. I'll be flying into town just so soon, just in about some 2 weeks. You guys will be linking up with me, and I want us to link up to do this. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this editorial with my team, Theophilus Dikosh, Sam Tuga, and to you as well for being a part of it. Let me read your comments. This is how we want it. There is a saying that there is diversity in unity, or better still, unity in diversity. I think that's the right way. There is unity in diversity. So you can pass here, you can pass here, you can pass here, you can pass here. But if the dream is one, we all come and meet in this place. It is like the production team here. I present my topic, someone is doing camera, someone is editing, someone will do thumbnail, someone will write headline. And at the end of the day, what are we looking for? We are looking for to publish a video on YouTube. That is it. Unity in diversity. Let's all put our energies and strength, and at the end of the day, we will achieve a common goal and a common purpose. I'll be reading your comments. See you soon in London. I'm out of here. Salute.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. For check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer, check it. For check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, for check it. For check it, check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.